Welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also welcome to our last day of Sneaky Peeks. I am so super excited. I've been bursting at the seams with this next release. I mean, not next release, with this next, our last sneak peek. First of all, I'm going to show you this cute little card I made. Look who's 21. I know who's somebody who's turning 21. And the item we are sneaking today is this little die. This is going to be a die. This one's called a bubblegum treat box. And the way I'm sure you've seen, they have some, I remember, God, years ago when I first started doing this. Remember, I'm not sure if any of you knew, but I didn't know how to make a card. I didn't know how to make a layout. I only knew how to make 3D items. And I remember they had, usually these are like cut in half. They're like little cube. And I cut them all out by hand. I remember I cut out 100 of them by hand. So anyways, I designed this differently. I designed it more flatter. So basically it's not all the same size on each side. I designed it to be flatter. I have scallop edges. And of course I have my little stitching, so you could kind of frame out whatever you want in the center. And I just wanted, and then when I saw it after I finished designing it, I said, this is such a bubble gum. It looks like a piece of bubble gum, and that's why I called it my bubblegum treat box, okay? I think this is this super cute die. You could do so much with it. Party favors, wedding favors. I mean, my God, the possibilities are endless. And I just wanted to show you how cute. I mean, you don't even have to put anything on it. It's just that darn cute. I just threw a little button on there, and what I did was I put some little lollipop, no, they're called the little Pops by See's candy, and I put that in there. So I thought this was super duper cute, a little matching item to go with the card. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how this die works. Okay, right first of all, we are using some paper from My Mind's Eye, and it's a little 6x6 pad, and I'm so upset right now because I put it down somewhere and I don't know where I put it down. I wanted to show you. It's a 6x6 pad, and it's basically, I believe it's the one called Market Street. Super duper cute. I love it. So the way I designed this die is you could actually use it. It will fill up an entire 6x6. Now, since I have tons of 6x6 paper, I figured, hey, why not you know, do the die based on that. This is the actual die here, okay? You see the little holes are for when, if you cut it out, you could pop it out. Now this is a larger scale die, keep that in mind, okay? It is a bigger die. And here goes my signature stitching right in the center. So like I said, I wanted it this way. I designed it this way so this way it could frame out anything on the center, okay? So I just wanted to show you how perfectly this fits this, okay? So let me go ahead and just kind of line it up like so. So now so basically what it is, if you use your Cuttlebug, the recipe is A, B, pattern paper, die, and then C. I've had several questions for those of you who just started purchasing my dies. Now with this, let me go ahead and give you a little tip. You want, since I'm trying my best to design my dies for them to fit in your Cuttlebug, since this is the most popular machine out there today, I am trying my best to make sure they fit on your standard size plates, okay? Because if I make them any bigger, that means you'd have to purchase the longer plates. I don't want to have you, you know, spend money on something like that when I could clearly make them fit on this. So with these weird big dies here, it's best if you tape it down because you don't want it to move on you. And this is if you have like a warpy plates, like you see how mine are all bent. Mine are old. I need to get some new ones, especially if they're like that. You don't want it to move on you, or, you know, switch, or however. I don't know. I can't find my words today. Okay, so anyways, there we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and just put this right on top. Okay, and then I'm just going to go ahead and run it through the cup. Okay, got all of that out of the way, and I'm just going to go ahead and just take off the tape here. And it's okay if the tape pulls off the side of the page because you're not using that part anyway. Same thing like I said with my lollipop holder die. Same. So this isn't going to ruin your bubblegum treat box either, okay? So basically, this is it right here. You see how it went right at the end right there? How cool is that, okay? So this is going to get popped off just like that. And you're going to pop out the cute little, what do you call these little diamonds? If you want, you could save these, okay? I like to save everything. So I'm going to go ahead. There's 1, 2, there's 6 little diamonds. I'm going to go ahead and pop them all out really quickly. So you're going to land up with these cute little diamonds here, and you could save that or throw it away however you want. Now, what you're going to do, you see the little score lines. Well, hopefully you can see them in the camera, but the score lines is here. So you'll, in between each point of the diamonds, that's where you're going to score. The score lines are there already, but if you want it a little bit deeper, you could go ahead and use your score pal to make the little lines deeper. But I'm good with mine, so I'm just going to go ahead and just use my, what do you call that? My little tool, this thing right here, the bone folder, and just go ahead and just kind of crease it more to make it extra crisp, a little crisp fold there. So like I said, just right at each little indent of your little points of your diamond. So I'm going to go ahead and do that at each one really quick right now. Okay, and then you have this last little tab. So just you see how it ends right there. Don't fold it at the stitching, just fold it at each one of those ends. And like I said, the little score line is there. It's very faint, but you might want to, if you wanted to use your score pal or your Martha Stewart scoreboard to rescore it, you can. Okay, so there we go. And then you're going to go ahead and fold down these tabs as well. So now the only thing that needs adhesive is this one little tab right here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just take my ATG gun. Feel free to use this, whatever permanent item you have. Like you could use the score tape as well. But I'm just going to go ahead and just use this here. And then this basically gets folded over like so. It just connects at the opposite end. Oops, hold on. There we go. Just want to make sure it's straight. There we go. Okay, so now what I'm probably going to do, I am going to, so this is basically what you get, like so. I'm going to get my little items I want in. I think I'm going to put some little hearts in here. Even though it's not a complete Valentine theme, but it's okay. I wanted to put hearts. Like on that other one, I put little tiny pops. You could put Hershey Kisses. You could get a little tiny cellophane bag of M&Ms, or even the regular travel size M&Ms, and put them in here as well. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just grab my toolie. And this is basically how it's going to go. You're going to go, you just gather this, kind of squeeze this in like so. And then you're going to go ahead and fold it up. But I'm going to see if I can squeeze my little chocolates in here really quickie before I do my squeezing there. Okay, so I'm going to put that like that. And then I am just going to grab my toolie and just go ahead and just tie the end. The cool part about it is like once you tie it, it shuts closed. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just tie this into a knot like so. I'm going to open that up a little. And then I think I could fit another little chocolate heart in here. Okay, so I fit 4 of those little hearts in there perfectly. And then I'm just going to, again, kind of squeeze it like so. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you the difference between the paper I'm using, so you can see the difference on how your box looks. That's why I chose to use the thinner paper for this one, so you could see, you know, we could compare. Okay, because the first box I showed you with that craft color, is thicker paper than this one, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do this. There we go. And then I'm just going to go ahead and just tie a little knot again. Like so. And then you want to just pop it up, you know, like that. Or you could keep it down, however you want. Because if you use this one, it will go in this way. And I'm going to show you really quick. If you use thicker paper, it stays out like that. There's no right or wrong way. You see how the thicker paper stays out like that? The thinner paper will be like this. So they're both cute either way. Okay? So anyways, let me just give these a little trim. Okay, of course I'm going to trim those down. But I want to go ahead and get my all my other little accessories on. What I did was I used from the same paper. This one is from a different 6x6 paper, and for the life of me, I don't know what it's called. But I had to incorporate some kind of polka dots in here. And what I was going to do, I was just going to go ahead and just put this like so. So what I'm going to use some of my, actually, you know what, let's not use quick dry, because I have my ATG gun actually working again. So I'm going to go ahead and just put glue on just one side. All right. And this is going to go like so. I'm just kind of off-centering this. And these are some butterfly dies from Stampin' Up, but I mean, you could use a butterfly cut on your Cricut. There's so many of them. It's just, I just wanted to do something really quick for you. And this is going to go here. Now, I'm not sure if I want to incorporate my little tiny, the little teeny tags. Where's one? Okay, this is just an example of one. Let's see. This wouldn't be the color I'm using. Like maybe I could, no. Or maybe I could put something, yeah. I'll go ahead and put something right there. So I'll have it kind of up like that. I'm just kind of just seeing, and I could stick, oh, there we go. And you know what? There was actually adhesive at the bottom of this already, so look, I didn't even have to do too much gluing. So basically, that's what it would look like. And then what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to add something else here in the center. I'm just not exactly sure what yet. So that is the difference between using thinner paper. Now, like I said, don't get me wrong, thinner paper will work with this as well, but you can see the difference, how this indents, and there's nothing wrong with that. That indents, and then thicker paper will just kind of stay open like this, okay? Super duper cute. I love this treat holder box. Excuse me, my quote-unquote bubblegum treat holder. And I hope you enjoy as much as I do, and you will see the finished product at the end of my video, because I'm definitely not finished with this yet. So anyways, everybody, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for all of your fabulous comments this week. You have to see my design team, what they did with this. So if you're watching over at YouTube, visit my blog at www. I was about to say my phone number at www.creativetimeforme.com. Then you could see what they did with this box. Super duper cute projects. So anyways, keep a lookout for our blog hop tomorrow. It will be starting at 12:01 a.m. And that's when all of the stamps will be available for sale. Okay, everybody, have a fabulous day, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.